Hey guys, I got a Neato XV-21 here that tells me the brush is stuck, and my wife has tried cleaning the brush and scanned YouTube, couldn't find the video for my model, so I started tearing into it and we're going to check it out. Hang on with me, bear with me. So flip it over. We've already got the brush loose, and first thing I noticed was on the end here, you can see this little orange part will spin pretty freely. You come over to the other side, this one does not spin freely. Well, you can just pop these right off, and when you look in there you can see there's a bunch of hair in there, so we'll clear that and see how it goes. So what I found is, unfortunately, that's a lot of hair wrapped around there. And get that all removed, and thanks to my mom, we got a little tool here, a seam ripper, seam remover, whatever you want to call it. Most of your sewing stores will have one of these. Probably get it at Walmart in the sewing fabric section. That's what I'm going to use because one of the other videos suggested it. Alright, hang on a second. I actually went and drove the little axle out of this little hub because I wasn't able to get all that off just by picking at it. So we'll scrape that out and then drive the axle back in. You can see there's a hole all the way through this little gear hub, whatever you want to call it, and we'll just drive that back in and put it back together and see, put a little lube on it and give it a shot. We'll do the same to the other side too. Thank you. So I got this one cleaned up. I think you can kind of see, maybe. This one's all cleaned up. Sorry if it's a little fuzzy, I'm not sure why. There you go. That's the gear side. I drove that shaft out, cleaned out all the hair from around it. This is what it looked like before, roughly, except this one actually spun. The other one didn't. Put the little bronze bushing back in there. Took out of this rubber piece. You can kind of see there on the counter. Yeah, that's pretty much what the other one looked like when I took it out. Cleaned it all up, and we'll scrape. Pretty much had to scrape the hair off there. So we'll go ahead and put this one, clean this one up. What I did was I drove it out from the back side. Whatever pin you use to drive it out, mark it with a marker of some type so you know how far to drive it back in. And yeah, once we get that, we'll check, make sure everything works, and that should be it. That should pretty much solve our stuck brush issue, I think. We have our needle back all put together. Can't really see the screen, but we're going to hit spot clean and see if it works. Looks like we're back and operational. Alright guys, that's how you clean it out. You need a little more information. Maybe we can, next time I do it, we'll get a little more in depth, or you can email me or post your questions down below. Don't forget to subscribe, like our video, and have a good day. Enjoy. Hope this helps you.